Hello everybody, it's once again Jake Juicy Kim, and I am back for another one gameplay series. And it's been a while, and because I have been streaming a lot of Halo Infinity, but now we're coming back to the League of Legends casting once again. Again, I am not a PvP caster as it is, but I'm excited here to just cast upon my own games as it is. Like I said before, I really hope that you guys can send your own games as it is. But for now, I'm just gonna be streaming on my own thing, on my own games as it is, just so I can analyze what things I can improve from. But the other times, I can actually see what the other players were thinking in their shoes. And this game, as always, I always like to pick the games that we always win in, because the idea of that I want to be able to show off like how my playmaking skills can actually contribute to the team itself. So we're gonna go right into the Sejuani jungle, because we did have a Nocturne jungle before, but in this sense, we're actually gonna be jumping into a Sejuani jungle. So you're gonna be looking at what the heck is going on here. So I'm gonna be doing like this as always, and just go right here, move the mouse out of the way, and there we go. So let's get right on it. So as always, they're gonna be spreading out as usual. One thing I do like to mention that the Sejuani jungle is not what you anticipated, especially if you have melee champions as your allies. But on the other hand, that you also have a bunch of range and CC people, which is you can see Ari and Leon right there. Now, with the level 1 itself, you can see that the red team is actually going for a possibly a level 1 counter invade, because they're just be hiding in the bush in case someone decides to walk up and tries to ward their blue side. So that's actually a smart coming from the red team's thinking process right there too. However, what I do not like is the fact that they have a Braum top, which is kind of inting right there too. It could literally be a Morgana 80 HP carry along with a Braum support. But the fact that Braum picks teleport on this makes it a little more like concerning. So with that in mind, I don't know what they're planning itself, but we're just gonna roll with it. Now we see right here the red team has already planted a ward on the red camp right there, on their own red camp. Meanwhile, Fiora already planted that ward next to the Raptors. So that gives us a little more good view to where if I actually pay attention to that, the Yone, which is the jungle right there, should be going to the red Raptors, and I would be the spot him right there. Right there, he managed to get an auto off of that, so now they're gonna push it out there. So that means they know, the red team know that they're not gonna be not going on red right now. So meaning they know that I'm on top side actually. So in case you don't know, now that they know I'm on top side of the blue camp right now, they're just gonna focus on what they're gonna do. Braum literally has no capabilities for 1v1 duel, because it's Fiora, and Fiora has one of the great duelist abilities in League of Legends actually. So once she actually procs against a Braum, a shield versus a sword competes to a shield as it is. Should be engaging on the Braum once again. Braum not using a shield. I think he uses shield as level 1 right? But look at Fiora gonna go for that. And it's actually gonna be a dive onto the Braum top on the Sejuani jungle. So that's gonna be first blood onto me right there. So with the Sejuani also gonna have to flash towards that. That was actually a little bit of confirmation right there too. I actually like that. And with that charm right hitting on the spot on the Wukong, where the Wukong has literally 20% HP right there. Well, actually 25. And with this Help Potion, he's going to make sure you want to be safe against the Ahri, because Ahri still has her Ignite, and you do not want to face against the Ahri once you succeed at that. Oh, but the flash on that tip here, we're hoping we can get the kill on that. But the Yone actually getting a lucky dash onto that. Nice job coming from the Wukong, actually predicting that the team fight as they're going right there too. But Braum, he wants to get the fight onto the Sejuani, who's almost low in health, but walks away safely as it is. Fiora's gonna have to teleport right there, just make sure she gets up to her lane right there. But it looks like also it's gonna be a big flash. Oh, walks away with the Ignite, but safely, managed to get his manages get away from that right there. go for a dive onto the Morgana. Morgana has to use the spell shield just to protect herself. And also use the shock to make sure everyone else, including Kai'Sa, gets stunned. Okay. So Leona getting hit with the Morgana Q. Also, Leona once again diving under. This is something I like about Leona, the fact that you can dive with level 2 as Citus. But the only thing that's very powerful in itself too is the glacial augment. So that once you dive right in, you can't really go back. So you're gonna have to fight for it. And once they get slowed down, it's actually good for Kai'Sa to actually run into it. Because she's mostly movement spin and she's very fast. Along with Ghost, I mean the tempo, that's actually gonna be a nice hit with the too. A nice stun onto the commander, a nice Q. And we'll get another fight with the Braum top with Fiora. Ooh, it's gonna be another fight with that too, and that's gonna be another kill. Bit of a dodge for the Kennen Q with there. Oh, that's gonna be a 4-man right there too. So they're gonna have to fight for that shot right there. Kai'Sa's gonna dive right down to the Kennen. That's gonna be Knight, and one shot going on the 1/4, and that's gonna be a double kill, a death to both bot laners on my side, with the cost of Leona getting the kill onto the Kennen. So it looks like Wukong actually got those 2 kills, even though. Nice save onto that. Misses the Q also on that point, and he's gonna pull back, but it looks like Sejuani is gonna walk away safely once again. So if I look very carefully, looks like Yoni actually got got the scuttle right there too. So that's actually a nice clear. So that Ferox is just gonna go for the ball with that 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's gonna get it, and misses the Q, and there we go. Fiora also gets a kill once again on the Braum. Don't forget, Sejuani got the kill onto the Braum, which is first blood, and actually gets 2 solo kills onto the Braum again, which means that he's basically failing at the utmost highest level. I seen a Yoni actually scoping around, making sure that he wants to go for the engage onto the R right there. But don't forget, R is very ahead if you can see here on that point right there. If we with the gas coming in, that's actually a nice dodge from the mid laner for the jungler. Yoni tries to pop her up, but nope, misses with the R misses using the dashes with her ult. So that's going to be a nice save point for Ari right there, considering that she is just going to be farming around safely. Sejuani is kind of ignoring the situation because here's the thing. Sejuani, especially as Sejuani, I already know that Ari is going to be safe. If you're dead by the Yoni from that point, then you're pretty much a bad option. Because Ari's ultimate, once you get to level 6, you're pretty much safe at that measure. However, once you collapse deep into it, then yeah, it will be pretty much that you would die. But because of the fact that he's only very low in health, he decides to go for the game. While he was low in health, makes it very concerning because of the fact that Ari can just CC him, and then there we go. And you saw from that fight that Ari got the kill onto the Wukong. So yeah. Looks like Sejuani is getting her R ready, because usually when I get to level 6, which is right there, I always ping them to send me my R's up. But seeing the Wukong, now they know they're gonna have to like watch out for that. Look at this, Leona has to go for the save. Is it gonna be a one-shot wonder? It's gonna be the one-shot wonder. The Leona's gonna die eventually, but looks like the Kai'Sa is actually be running right in. The ult is coming right on. The Sejuani killing the Kennen right there. That's gonna be a knockup. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the passive. Yoink. 1, 2, hit right there. And nice flash onto the Morgana Q, making sure that she's not roots the Sejuani right there. So she flashed past the Morgana, causing her to waste a flash, but in the end got to kill 2 kills, which is the Kennen and the Morgana. Kai'Sa getting the kill onto Wukong. Like I said, you do not want to mess with the Kai'Sa once she builds it with a couple items that she can build her crit. saw right now that Yona's gonna flash. Sorry, I'm very delayed right now because I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. Yona actually using an ult on me right there, but looks like we're going down double Yona right there. That actually pops up a bit, and now it looks like the whole game is gonna be looping up onto the support, and that's gonna be once again a kill right there on the support. Now with no smite, no CC, no coverage at all, the Kennen can't really do anything. He's gonna have to fall back, and we got the first Drake as it is the Mountain Drake. And we have slain the dragon as I said before. It is the Mountain Drake, good for defense and good for armor and magic resist. Now the second Drake is gonna come up. It's actually gonna be Infernal, which means it's either gonna be at the following three. It is either gonna be the Cloud Drake, it is either gonna be the Ocean Drake, or it is either gonna be the Hextech Drake or the Chemtech Drake. I'm sorry, it's gonna be out of the 4. So we don't know what they're gonna pick for sure, but all we know is that it's gonna be really good. The fact that it's gonna be a Cloud Drake, a 1 out of 3 Drakes. There's a Kenny out to use onto Leona. Leona actually taking a bait onto that, and now it's just gonna be a quick kick onto that. Kai's actually getting the proc onto the Kennen. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's gonna be a 3. That's gonna be a 3 hit right there onto the Kennen. Kai's also getting the proc onto the W from the getting the kill onto them again with the W. Sorry. So I see right here it is a 12 and 5 in 10 minutes or so. A 7 kill lead. I have 5k gold lead for the blue side, so you can tell we're very ahead of the game too. But you may be wondering, why were you 8 and 7 on 2? Because the fight that we had, that we were so confused on the matter, is the fact that this Braum was not doing so good. But the Yoni was actually popping off. This Kennen was actually popping off. Its Wukong was actually popping off. So we were trying to get our hold in, and although we won that fight, there was some particular matters to which I could have done better, but you know, it was in the end we won anyway. There's a TP. You can tell the Unleashed teleports had been activated right there. It has been set, so that means that Braum uses Unleashed teleport right there. Pretty good approach to the Braum right there. Misses the Q. I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was just trying to predict where the Fiora was going to that push right there. However, you know, you can't really do anything as Braum, because when Fiora's ahead, all you do is stay behind minions and just stay safe. And there it is, right there. And that's gonna be once again a proc onto the Braum. Shield right there. We'll see actually seen that, and they're actually gonna go for that proc a little bit. Nice hit from the Kaiser. That auto attack reaches the Yoni right there. Using the dash right afterwards. Like I said, this is something that's really good as an Ahri player, because you know that you're gonna have to proc real good, and that Q actually dealt a lot of damage onto the Wukong. I don't know what he's built. Oh, he's doing Divine Cinders. He's gonna go for a little more AD proc as it is. But that's actually heavy damage for the Ahri right there. I don't know. Oh, that's why. That's a Leona. I don't know why it's connected. And my dude, I don't know why. Okay. There's a Kaiser going for the double kill right there, dude. And that's gonna be a double kill. Is the Kaiser gonna be able to proc on for a triple kill? Never mind. No, it looks like Morgana's gonna walk away safely at a cost of, I don't know why Leona disconnected right there too, possibly a huge lag spike right there too. But that really dropped us a game. Oh my gosh. I was so confused on what the frick happened there. But it was actually pretty worth the fact that Kaiser actually now gets full. There it is. That's gonna be an ult onto the Sejuani, getting the kill. I don't know why I flashed on it. I thought that he was gonna use the W, so I just took the chance without letting him, you know, walk away as it is. Well, with that in mind, that's gonna be another kill. That's another kill for Redemption. Getting the kill onto the mid lane. Now the R's gonna be pushing the wave right there too. And we get the first tower onto the bot lane. So that's gonna be a huge advantage for us. shots on the side, but they make some smash. And mid tower also has been taken down by Aura right there. Like I said, now that we have a huge advantage, nice that we talked for the Kaiser right there. And like I said, now that we have a huge advantage of lane pressure right there too, because the fact that mid and bar are now open. Not really entirely open, but the fact that talk right there. There's a drum right there, and they're just trying to like take everything down. And now that both all the lanes are open, we now can talk for that. Because the fact that the cannon actually ulted precisely on that, so it was a matter of bad timing.
Red team double kill.
Also, everyone popped ult from right there, so it makes you even push it. Now that they have no ult, they're not gonna have any more reliability for catching this spear. So you're only not gonna have ult. Wukong not gonna have ult along with. Canada not gonna have ult. So like I said before, we're gonna have to question about how this team is, how red team is just basically gonna have to watch out for proccing. Did you just fake that? Bruh. He walked away as it is, so he was wondering why I was like, hit. Okay, so he walked away in the base safely to make sure he does not want to get procced off. So the Braum is actually going to be going to hit right here too, but Ari's actually going to be hiding behind the walls, just making sure that no one's going to be focused on getting hit. Nice hit. So with that in mind, Yoni's actually low. That means they're going to have to go for the rock right here. Lamp. That's a nice pass. That's going to be a nice cover on that too. Dude, here's the thing though. The fact that almost a bit of a charm from the Ahri. The fact that Braum decides to go in with that shot instead of thinking I was going to be low, you thought wrong. Sejuani is very tanky. Sejuani is very good with the armor, so you do not want to make sure you do not want to fight against the Sejuani first, unless you have like all of the squishy people actually. Oh wow, nice block right there for the Wukong. Go from the Kaiser. Oh, that's gonna be TP from the Braum. Proc. There's a Braum. What? Braum? You just said you on that mode. What are you doing? Inting. So Braum basically inted on that with a waste of the unleash teleport. I don't know what he's doing though. My mindset was like, I was so confused on what he was doing. He thought he was just gonna like whatever he wants to do, and I'm like, you just decided to wall up instead of just using Q just to make us slow. Like, bruh. This Braum is like trash, basically. So I was so confused on what this Braum was doing. So I just rolled with it. Okay. With that in mind, basically you see the Yoni actually hovering over the Crux and all that too. And that means everyone is gonna have to fight fast. Because once we have the hero with there, we just have all the lane pressure we can, and therefore we're gonna have to push that one lane. And my thought process is basically this: once you get open on the lane yourself, and once you win a team fight, all you have to do is just go to mid lane or whatever the case is. And you just win it. There's a flash. We're gonna waste the flash right there. Just make sure you stay safe. So that's actually a good thing to use, especially you don't want to get hit by the Sejuani. But notice that my ult was almost up as it is, so therefore I could have just baited them saying that, oh, I had ult ready, and I could have fighted with my ult. But I backed away, and Morgana actually fell for that and decided to flash away. And that's a really good thing to actually make sure the support gets actually gets what he deserves, especially when you walk up. You don't want to take risks, but ends up taking the risk, getting hit, and you have to either flash away or gonna have to use a Q to waste either mana, to waste either abilities, cooldowns, and such. Scoop from the Leona just make sure she walks up. Nice ult from the Kaiser, just to make sure that you did not want to get procced by the Leona right there. You want to get fall back right there, but that's it. Ends up getting hit.
Double kill.
Big rip. So that means we get the free Drake all to ourselves. And as we see here, it's going to be the Cloud Soul. So the Cloud Soul is going to be basically moving speed as it is. So we're going to just hover over it. So what does the Cloud Drake entails? 7% out of combat move speed and 7 slow resistance. So this is good for Sejuani as it is, because she's desperate for speed. So actually she's fast enough, and Kaiser and whatnot, then that's going to be huge for this team to basically pump out. I don't know what the heck they were doing. The fact that they could have just hit the tower and then just walk off, but never mind. Nice dodge. Nice dodge with that. And I just saw the flash. Ooh! Okay. Apparently, I just saw that right now. The fact that Kennen would try to flash ult that, but Aura just somehow CC'd. Excuse me. The fact that Ari CC'd the perfect time that Kennen's ult right there too. Oh, that was beautiful. Let me see. Yeah. No, it didn't show Kennen's ult. So I'm actually confused. The fact that why did Kennen flash in even though he had no ult ready? Okay, so with Sejuani, although barely getting the hit onto the Wukong, he just has to walk away because she does not know if the enemy allies are right there. Oh, misses that, but barely just have to run away from the cannon. They get stunned, and then Yone gets his proc off. But Cannon gets a kill onto the Fiora. So this makes you question on what the fight's gonna happen right there. There you go, you see Yone's ready for it a little bit knockout. He and just make sure he pulls the right position. He does not want to get flashed. There's Brahma like that. I'm going to spell shit right there. Are we gonna have to dive dash right away, right after? Not want to get hit by the she does not want to get hit by the cannon stun with it too. Cannon is very powerful, especially if you are running towards the cannon right there too, and you get stunned immediately. It'll be bad for it because you can start like 3 seconds or so, which is basically short if you think about it, but it's very long in terms of team fights, because that 1 second you could be instantly like killed because of everyone else around you. So it was a cost for 2 for 1. As you saw there, and everyone's ending up moving up now because everyone should have enough damage to actually go for the kills on the speed of it. But Brave makes the game going for lane pressure as it is. On the other hand, though, we're actually winning. We're actually winning kills as it is because if you look right here, Sejuani, Ari, and Kai'Sa actually getting the lead for those kills. But you saw as the cannon is actually coming up a little bit. So 1, 9, 5, and 6. He's actually taking a little bit of the kills, so that means he's going to be very pressure as it is. So you want to make sure that you want to avoid cannon by eliminating it first, because he has the naturals too. And he's going to be very fast. If he gets his rage blade, there's going to be a lot of attacks. So you need to eliminate it first, or eliminate the CC as it is. You're going to have to go 1 by 1, or you're going to have to kill all of them at once. So it's gonna be 8 seconds onto the Drake. Looks like everyone's gonna be forming off. We don't know yet for sure. And we know that one or the other. Everyone's gonna be forming off there too. Ooh, misses that, but looks like the auto attack is gonna go for that. Nice job. The Braum is dead right there too. Looks like the whole fight is gonna happen right there with the Wukong just actually going for Kai'Sa. But in the end, that's not gonna happen because the whole team is actually gonna be hitting onto the red team right here. And not support. Everyone's getting up on each other, then you're hitting all at once. That's cause for a good shot from there. Leona, good. She does not die. She walks away 1 HP as it is. So that means that whole team is gonna go for the base, and that's gonna be GG right there, possibly.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
With the inhibitor gone as it is, this is going to go for the top inhibitor as well. They want to make sure they want to practice as much as often as they can. So with that in mind, Kai'Sa actually really nice going for the front as it is. Barely misses the ult right there too. Then that's going to be missing the ult of the Yoni. Ron, like I said, once again, he's inting as always. You want to make sure everyone smash that right in. Careful. You don't want to dive right there. By the end of you dying anyways. We're going to continue to shot onto the ult. Make sure you fight onto that. But Ken also dying onto that. That's going to be a double kill right onto that. And that's going to be a triple kill for Kai'Sa. Okay. Okay. And that's going to be the end. The GG for the blue side right there too. Because blue side managed to get the Kai'Sa way ahead of schedule as it is. Because why would you have Kennen as a farm? You're not gonna win level 1 against a Kai'Sa. That's how you lose. If you Sejuani, you just wanna dive onto that. That's how you lose the game. So GG to the blue side. And people say the AD carry is gonna be a very difficult role. It is technically in this sense, but because the fact that you have these teammates right here and you focus on the aspects of how to dodge and how to like time it correctly, then it'll become as easy as it is. So once you understand that role as what the role entails, which means AD carry, which means attack damage carry, you don't want to be the kill carry, you want to be the attack damage, then that'll be your that's gonna be your role, and that's how we managed to win that because I just focus on my role. I am the jungler, I just need to get objectives. There we go. That person's the AD carry, that person's support, they need to support the AD carry, there we go. So we managed to win that through that system as it is, and look what happens. We managed to win the fight, despite there were some fallbacks. So thank you guys for watching this. As always, I will see you next time. Thank you guys for watching episode 5 of the One Gameplay series, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.